Now I am. So we're going to do the same thing. So the high notes are going to be thrown. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But they're not going to be held longer. I'm just... Right? Alright, let's start.
On a lip trill?
Yes.
Okay.
Buzzing. Ooh, I might be going a little too fast. I'm going to slow it down. I'm not giving you enough time to take breaths in between. Ooh, yeah. One more time. Wow. Nobody told you how impressive that is. Oh, okay. Let's do...
Felt like I spit everywhere.
That's totally fine. Okay, we're gonna do buzzing. Let's take your arm out of it. Let's just see if you can continue that. Make sure that it's gonna build.
Mm-hmm.
So think of it like artistically. You starting with them? Like when you listen to it, it sounds like it's going up. So I want you to feel it, visualize it, but don't use your arm anymore or anything. You want this note to be the highest. You ready?
Excuse me. Yeah.
All right. And you also want it to be smooth. Because if you notice, you were kind of like each note almost you can like feel a little difference. So you just kind of want to glide into each of them. We're gonna try it one more time. Try that one more time. Sorry. Try that one more time for my sake. You're doing a great job. Woo! Almost made it! Almost made it. Okay, one more time. Oh, you almost didn't make it to that one too. Okay, we're gonna do something really quick, just cause yeah, why not? I want you to go. Yeah, but instead of zzzs also, I want you to go. I hope I'm nervous to give you that. I want you to go ya. And I want you to make it gross and nasty, so it's gonna be like ya 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 ya. And I want you to. Okay, I'm gonna demonstrate for you. Yeah, here. So when you do this one, you should be able to feel this move more so often.
Mm-hmm.
So, because I want it to be almost staccato. I want you to go, ya, 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 ya. My voice is cracking. You go, ya, 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 ya. You should like feel each one of those, ya, ya. Like,
Okay.
I want it to be a little bit more separated. I'm trying to think where we should start. Yeah, we'll try here. We'll see what this does. Okay? You ready? Do you feel anything going on in your tummy?
Mm-hmm.
You can tell me if you don't. Some people don't feel it. I'm just making sure we're on the same page. So, the difference between that is that when you go, when that like comes in, your tummy muscle should always be engaged while you're singing.
Mm-hmm.
So you could kind of think of it as like, this is a gross metaphor, but when you're having a baby
Mm-hmm.
and they tell you to push, you can't really push on anything. What are you pushing on? You know, the
Yeah.
idea of it is that actually like your muscles are contracting and pushing
And
on
you're
each
just gonna, like,
other.
you-
Right.
It's like,
But what's happening in your body is that two muscles are pushing on each other. So it's kind of the same thing for your voice. You want to use these muscles to push, even though you're not actually pushing. Don't actually push your voice or anything. But you're actually using these muscles in your stomach as like a place to ground yourself, to hold on to, a place to brace yourself, to then, you know, sing these crazy high notes, you know, and have a good support. That's gonna give you a lot like core sound. It's going to make you louder. So I want you to kind of have that idea of what's going on in your tummy, what that feels like, and bridge it through your whole voice, not just when we're doing isolated yeah. So we're going to go back to buzzing. I know this was weird. And in order to do that, you have to take a good breath.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready? Sorry. Bum, bum. Wow, yeah. That sounded so much better. I don't know if you could tell. It took a few to get in there, but then when your tummy muscles, when your stomach muscles, I can't speak. When your tummy muscles were engaged, I could tell like there was a moment where maybe it was almost like out of control. You were like, ah, but no, I could tell that you were using them, which I appreciate. But it just sounds more fuller. You could sing. It sounded great. Okay, so now we're gonna carry that over into vowels now.
Okay.
On OMG, right?
Oh,
Just O. I'm in a silly mood. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
I'm just tired. Probably what it is.
that was me last night after the auditions.
There we go. Okay, really quick. We focused on making it a brassy, nasty, brighter sound.
Mm-hmm.
Because this gives you a more solo voice instead of like choral voice, both of which are good. But since we're working on a solo, we want to sing it stylistically. So let's try this again. And I want you to make it bright and nasty. I want you to be like, oh, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Bright, nasty. Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
On O. You're almost going now. Kind of going, oh. maybe ah. You're on the ah sound. Ah sound. So ah, ah. I might have gave you an ah just now. Sorry. So you're going ah, ah. I'm gonna like kind of show these to you. Go like this. And just like kind of rub it on the side of your jaw. Okay? I want you to try it one more time. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Now let's try. Here, put your hands down for a second. Let's try. Go like this as you do it. Right? Okay, ready? Okay. Oh, that's better. Okay, no, you're doing it right. You don't have to use your hand anymore, but that sounded a lot better. Remember the brassy nasty, making it bright. Okay, you ready? Stop you there, but I know you can go much higher. Which is really crazy good. Okay, we're gonna do. I'm just stopping you for the sake of time, not that you were doing anything wrong. That was actually very good. I noticed when I sing with you, you sing a little bit louder, so that's why I'm singing with you. By the way, just because I want you to be louder, because you sound great. Okay, we're gonna do on O, and I want you to work on connecting the phrase. So, have you heard the word legato?
Yes.
Yeah. So, do you know what legato means?
Smooth and.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
This is what it means. No, yeah. So when we mean that in a song, that means that you're doing the opposite of like. You have to go. Like it's all one, you know.
Yeah. It's all one
phrase.
Yeah.
So. Okay, you ready? I pressed the button. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. One more time. Focus on making it brassy, nasty, high, and bright, and focus sound. Let's do.